Brendan, commiserations. How do you look back and reflect on this afternoon?
A very disappointing result for us. Again, it's play, pause, repeat. It's in terms of we conceded the first goal, even though it's a great finish, comes from a throw-in, and obviously the second one we get ourselves back into the game. We give away from a corner, so we changed the team today. We put in extra height into the team by playing 3 centre halves, but just lacking concentration and determination in that static moment, and it's really been the story of the season. We undo a lot of good work, put ourselves under pressure, and then we failed then to show the quality needed to come back into the game. So yeah, very, very disappointing.
It was a really bright start, and they scored with the first shot of the game.
Yeah. I think, listen, all the stats and all the analysis of the game will say that we dominated it, but you need to then have quality. And I also felt we never had the quality either at the top end of the field in order to break their resistance. So we arrived into the areas. I think we arrived into the final third, got in there many occasions in the game, and then it's just that bit of quality to break down.
After going behind, the equaliser was relatively quickly, owed a lot to the instinct of Patson to almost sense there was going to be an error. Yeah,
no, he read it well, finished it really well. We get time against a really good keeper, but he finished it well, and that should steady us in the game.
If there is a minor positive to get him back on the score sheet.
Yeah, well, that's the job. Strikers to score goals, create goals. But it was a really good finish, and like I said, we looked to be aggressive in the game. Lots of attacking players on there, especially at 2-1 with final half hour to go, but we just couldn't break them down.
When you did get through, you were up against England's number one in fantastic form.
He made some great saves. We could have worked him maybe 1 or 2 times more, but yeah, he's made 2 outstanding saves, Jordan, and kept the scoreline as it was.
You touched on it at the start, the back three. Was that down to the set pieces or choice of personnel?
Yeah. Well, it's one where I've looked at it at times and felt without Wilf, we lack that aggression and power at times, especially in the set piece. So bringing in an extra central defender, of course, when you play 3, then that changes the structure of your team. But I felt that in the main, over the course of the season, we haven't given away too many opportunities. We've been punished from set pieces, and lo and behold, we put in the extra defender and extra bit of height, and we still concede. So yeah, it's a very troubling statistic that we've had this year, and I need to fix it.
It's been a tough week. How's the dressing room? What do you do now in preparation for the game on Wednesday?
Yeah, I don't normally say a great deal after the game, but we had to there, because I need to get the thoughts of the players and what they're thinking. And like I say, listen, we weren't good enough in the semi-final. It's simple. We had the ball, but we lacked creativity and lacked that bit of quality over those 2 games. So it's disappointment, but you can't complain. It's another game, and you got to then go and give your best and pick yourself up again. And even though we had lots of endeavour and lots of fight, we lost too many battles today, and that ultimately cost us.
First defeats for some time here at King Power Stadium. Important you bounce back on Wednesday.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel for the supporters. You know, I've said before about the team giving everything, and I felt some of our boos at times a little bit harsh. But today it was warranted. We weren't to the level. I feel for the supporters, and like I say, we have to then reward them on Wednesday with 3 points.